Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 160 of the Daily Stoic. All right, here we go. Here's the quote for the day. There is no vice which lacks a defense, none that at the outset isn't modest and easily intervened. But after this, the trouble spreads widely. If you allow it to get started, you won't be able to control it when it stops. Every emotion is at first weak. Later, it rouses itself and gathers strength. As it moves along, it's easier to slow it down than to supplement it. Seneca. So, as I was thinking about this quote today, what kept coming back to me was bad habits or things that we do that are bad, or maybe wrong, or just maybe negative habits as a whole. So, basically, what this quote kept telling me is that if we have a bad habit, but we can stave it off at the very beginning, it'll be a lot easier to do than it will be if we let that bad habit go on for weeks, months, years. The longer we let it go on, the harder it's going to be for us to end it. And I think that is indicative with a lot of things in life, not just bad habits, not just bad things, but also just different things in our lives. It could be overeating, right? We could start out, it's just like, hey, I just want, one extra sandwich today. But then all of a sudden, a week later it becomes 2 extra sandwiches. And a month later it becomes 3 extra sandwiches. And 3 months later it becomes 4 extra sandwiches. Whereas, if we could have just said, hey, I'm having 1 sandwich today and I'll have another sandwich tomorrow. Or, hey, maybe I'll have 1 sandwich now, but maybe I'm just hungry, looking at what the real problem is and trying to stave that off instead of just increasing the problem. Or also like lying. Lying's another thing too that could be like that. Oh, I'm just going to tell a little lie, just a little lie today. Or I'm just telling just a little lie, and then all of a sudden, you have to tell another lie to cover that lie. And then you have to tell a bigger lie to cover those 2 lies. And then you got to tell a bigger lie to cover the lies that you told now. And after a while, you forget where you're at. And so you just keep lying because that's just what you do. Whereas if back when you told the little lie, you would have just fessed up to it and said, hey, made a mistake. I'm sorry. That was my bad. I shouldn't have done X, Y, or Z. I'm sorry. Can you see how much easier that would be just to stave off that little problem right there than it would be to perpetuate the problem over weeks, months, or years? So when I read this quote, that's what this means to me. I'd love to know what this quote means to you, so please take some time, read it, think about it, ponder it, then leave your thoughts and comments below this video and let you and I have a conversation about it, all right? Hey, I hope that you have a great rest of your day today, and I look forward to talking to you about this. And let's all of us, you and me, strive harder each and every day to live more like a Stoic.